Welcome to Prince Math Clinic, the e-learning solution at your pace and time.
Hello and welcome once again to class. In our previous lesson, we looked at using the completing the square method to solve quadratic equation. And remember I told you that completing the square method is not the only solution there is to solving quadratic equation. There are other three basic methods: the factorization method, the graphical method, and the use of the quadratic formula. In today's lesson, our focus will be on the use of the quadratic formula to solve the quadratic equation. But before we use the quadratic formula, let's see how we can obtain that quadratic formula using the lessons we learned from completing the square method. So let's go right into it. We are given that ax² plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now remember that we want to make the coefficient of x squared to be unity. So we will divide all through by a. This becomes x squared if you divide by a, plus this becomes b over a, then multiply by x. Then this becomes c over a, all equal to 0. Now the next step is to push positive c over a to this side, and when it plus crosses the equal to sign, it changes to negative. So this becomes x squared plus b over ax equals to negative c over a. Of course, I haven't done this. The next step to do is to add the square of the half of b over a. Remember, add on both sides the square of the half of b over a, or you say add divide b over a by 2, square it and add it to both sides, whichever way you want to put it. So if you do that, this becomes x squared plus, then you put b over a multiplied by x. Then half of b over a means 2 times a at the denominator. So this becomes b over 2a. Remember, you square it. So you have negative c over a here, you put it, then plus, then b over 2a. Remember, it is squared. At the left hand side, pick the terms that have x squared. So those terms are what? X and b over 2a, right? Put it in a bracket. Then respect the sign you have here, positive. Then you square it. I am so confident that if you expand this bracket, you are going to get back everything you have here. It's a guarantee. Now, equal to, then at the right hand side, simplify what you have there by carrying out the operation. And the operation is negative c over a plus b is squared, so this is b squared. Then 2 squared is 4. Then a squared is squared. So this becomes x plus b over 2a all squared equal to, so look for the LCM. 4a squared and a is 4a squared. So a can go in 4a squared, 4a. So use 4a to multiply c. So you get negative 4ac plus 4a squared goes in 4a squared is 1. 1 times b squared is what? B squared. You take the square root. This becomes permit me to rearrange this. So this is b squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. So you take the square root. Then the square root comes with plus or minus. Then you take the square root here as well. The square will cancel the square root here. Hence, we have x plus b over 2a equals to plus or minus. Then the square root of the numerator cannot be found expressly, so you leave it in square root. B square minus 4ac. Then over square root of 4 is 2. Square root of a squared is a. Move positive b over 2a to this side. So this becomes x is equals to minus b over 2a plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. So x now will become, these denominators are the same. So go ahead and add the numerator. So just put over 2a, then you put minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac. That is our quadratic formula that we want to derive. Minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. And we are asked to use it to evaluate this particular equation. Now, we are going to compare this equation that we are given to ax² plus bx plus c. So this is 2x squared minus 3x minus 5 equals to 0. So in essence, our a is 2, our b is minus 3, our c is minus 5. So using minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. My minus in the formula is this. Then my 3 has a minus. Plus or minus. B squared is minus 3. Because this is our b. So minus 3 minus 4. Our a is 2. Our c is negative 5. Everything over 2. A is what? 2. So minus, remember this is x. So minus times minus is plus. Then in the square root, minus 3 squared is 9. Minus times minus is plus. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 5 is 40. Everything over 4. Then x becomes 3 plus or minus 40 plus 9 is 49. Everything over 4. Our x is simply 3 plus square root of 49 is 7. Everything over 4. So our x is either 3 plus 7 over 4 or 3 minus 7 over 4. Now, 3 plus 7 is 10 over 4 or 3 minus 7 is minus 4 over 4. 2 can go here 5 times. 2 can go here 2 times. And 4 here 1, 4 here 1. Therefore, my x is either 5 over 2 or minus 1. That is the answer to this particular question. Hope the solution was helpful. If it was, kindly give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you have not done so for more exciting videos. Bye.